Good afternoon, everybody. I just put out a blog post on forgiveness, and I decided to create a vlog on my YouTube channel that kind of correlates with it. Forgiveness is a difficult subject to not only talk about, but most importantly to bear yourself through when it becomes a necessary thing that you have to forgive someone, or in a lot of ways, even more importantly, have to forgive yourself for things. And so what made me touch on that subject? The reason I touched on that subject is, and only touched on it because forgiveness is a very deep subject. I think it takes a lifetime to get a handle on it personally. But why did I touch on it? Because so far at the heart of all my books is forgiveness, and not of forgiveness being accomplished, more of forgiveness being sought. Something characters are trying to get to, a goal. Do they ever achieve it? Yes and no. Is it even possible to achieve it? Yes. Do most people achieve it? I don't think so. I recently had a friend that I was out with, and we were talking, and this friend asked me about my writing and stuff, and I was talking about all the writing and the stories and what they mean, and then I really got deep into my characters, and this character was going through this, and this character was going through that. And this friend started asking about how much of this is true to my life and how much is not. And I said, well, my writing is all fiction, but you really can't write from something well unless you know what you're talking about. And this person started asking, like, things about my own personal life without trying to get too deep and too personal, and I answered some questions and not all. And this person really looked at me and said, boy, you've been through a lot, haven't you? And I said, yeah. You don't even know the half of it. So when it comes to forgiveness, I have a lot of that under my belt. Not so much forgiveness completed, but forgiveness sought after, just like the characters in my books. Going after it, learning about it, educating myself about it, reading up on it, watching YouTube videos about it, trying to be careful who I listen to about it, because there's a lot of myths about forgiveness that are just flat out wrong. They're just wrong. Like, forgive and forget is wrong. If you forgive and forget, you have created yourself a naive person, because you're supposed to learn. Blindly forgiving and pretending like it never happened. No. You're supposed to learn from what your experiences are and do better. Whether you do better so that you don't hurt someone or don't hurt yourself, or do better so you protect yourself better. So you see the signs and you don't have to go through it all again, hopefully. Should forgiveness be freely given? Oh. Yes and no. It really depends on what you're forgiving for. Very often, yes, it should be freely given. Are there times when it should not be freely given? Yeah. There are times when it should not be freely given. When someone has done such damage that they really do need to be sorry. But when it should be freely given, there are times when acceptance needs to happen. That's when it should be freely given. Anyway, these are very complicated topics, but yes, forgiveness is the concept that's very much at the heart of all my characters, all of them. So, anyway, you guys have a great day, a wonderful day, and Power of Ketchup should be coming out soon. Yay! I hope so. Bye.